Hi everyone, and welcome to your collective tarot love message. In today's reading, we're going to take a look and see if love is, if you're meant to find true love, if love is destined for you. Okay, who is it that you're meant to end up with? Who is it that you're destined to fall in love with? As I've mentioned earlier, guys, this is a collective message, so it's not intended for any sign specifically. But if you've clicked on this reading, I do believe there is a reason for it, okay? There's obviously something here that's called you to this reading. There's a reason for why you've clicked on here. So there may be, stick around, because there may be a message or two that is meant for you. Okay, or it might be something that you already know, and it might just be something that you need to be reminded of. This is going to be a reading that will have a part 2. Okay, and part 2 is going to be made available via the extension link below. It is also a general reading, guys. If you're after a personal one, feel free to reach out and inquire. My email address is going to be listed below the video. Alright guys, let's go ahead, give the cards a shuffle, and let's take a look. So, are you meant to find true love? Is true love going to find you? Well, we're off to a good start. Okay. First and foremost, I have a very important message for you, okay? For a lot of you that are listening to this. Some of you, I feel like, are hoping to find love, true love, in fact, okay? But I think what you really need to find is yourself before you go looking for love, okay? What you really need to discover is yourself and who you are, okay? Some of you are, you're looking for your soulmate, or you're looking for your, the one, or your one true love. But what you're really looking for is missing parts of yourself. What you're really looking for underneath that is, finding the missing parts of you. For some, I feel like you're trying to appeal to this imagined potential partner that you have an image of in your head, okay? And the problem with that is you're trying to, in order to do that, you're trying to present yourself so that there's an issue, actually, because the reason is, here's the thing. In doing that, you're trying to present yourself to this, to this imagined potential partner, so that when you're trying to present yourself as someone else, and when your soulmate does show up, they might not recognize you, okay? Because you're trying to be someone other than yourself. You're trying to be someone else, okay? And that's going to make it difficult for your soulmate to recognize you. So that's so important for you. That's why it's so important for you to, to be yourself, okay? You don't need to be, you don't need to look a particular way. You don't need to, talk a particular way, walk a particular way. You have to be yourself, because that's important. Because when your soulmate does show up, and they'll be able to recognize you. If you're attracted to like certain principles, certain qualities in your life, like if you're really attracted to certain characteristics, it's also important that you become them, that you embody them, okay? So that you develop those qualities in yourself first. Also, don't be in such a hurry. Don't be in such a hurry to get to know yourself. Don't even be in such a hurry when you meet someone. Don't hurry things. Allow the relationship, allow the connection to unfold, because you do have someone very special in your life. Okay, this person may be, you might be in an existing connection with this person. You might have only just recently met this person. For some of you, this person is still on their way to you. Okay, and the reason why you haven't met them yet, the reason why they haven't showed up yet, is because you are that person that I'm talking to. You are that person who's trying to pretend to be someone else, or who feels like they need to be someone else for their imagined potential partner, but you don't. And that's why, and your soulmate might have already shown up in your life, but they weren't able to recognize you. And that's why maybe a certain relationship or a certain connection didn't work out. So that's why I began this reading by saying you have to discover who you are, the missing parts of you. You have to discover yourself, your strength, before you go ahead searching for your soulmate. So don't hurry, don't hurry, because for some of you, you have to allow, there's a connection, a truly special connection, okay, whether it's happening right now in your life or whether it's yet to happen. You need to allow this connection to unfold, to develop, and to grow naturally. Okay, don't hurry it. Don't think you know what timeline works best for you. You kind of have to, if this person is your soulmate, he or she, they're going to be into you just as much as you're into them, right? You're going to be both paying genuine attention to each other, and that's important because that's what's going to allow this connection to develop. So there's going to be no need to play games. If this person is your soulmate indeed, neither of you are going to be playing games, because a successful, loving, long-term relationship is not a game. And besides, if you're with someone and they're playing mind games, do you really want to be in a relationship with someone who's trying to manipulate you into it? I mean, I don't think so, right? Your relationship, okay, each of you, your relationship is going to be unique, and it's going to unfold in a unique way and also in a unique timeline. So it's important that you don't measure your relationship to, your best friends or to someone else's for that matter. It's so important that you allow, engage with the process, allow it to unfold naturally, okay? Because this is someone very special, and this is someone who, this is a soulmate connection. You have a soul contract with this person. This person is a traveler. They're a traveler on your journey of life, and this person is going to help you. They're going to have an absolutely lasting impression on your life, and you will have on theirs, and they're going to absolutely help you grow and evolve into the individual that you're meant to. This is someone who's going to make you feel absolutely loved and absolutely understood. This is someone who's going to want to get to know you on a very deeply personal level as well. This is an individual that you're going to build. I mean, look at the cards here. You're going to build a very emotionally fulfilling life with this person. And look, I'm not going to lie to you. It's not going to be, this perfect, life isn't always perfect, right? But it's going to, your relationship, your connection with this person is going to help you grow into the person that you're meant to be, that you're destined to be. This person is also, they have a very healing energy, a very healing quality to them. And I see that they're going to help you build, sort of allow you to heal, not only allow you to heal some emotional wounds that are still festering, but also allow you to heal some relationships that may be fractured or that might need healing in your life. So maybe relationships with certain family members, or relationships, with certain connecting energies here, like friends. He or she is going to help you lean into those relationships and allow yourself to experience, that kind of connection that you deserve, that kind of connection that you're meant to experience. You're going to feel very deeply connected with this individual. Okay. And if you don't hurry things, this relationship is going to be as strong, as supportive as possible. Don't stress, okay? Because some of you, I feel like you're kind of stressing. Is this forever? Is this your forever person? Is this person the one? It's okay if, you know, you're doing some of that figuring out. It's okay, but don't put so much stress on it, because this person is, you know, if you're wondering whether they're your ideal match or not, or not, you know, rely on your intuition, because when you meet this person, you might have certain questions running through your head, but your intuition is going to be able to help, you know, determine whether it's this feeling. When you meet this person, you will know that they're the one for you, okay? And even if you have questions, it's just this feeling of knowing that this person is the right one. You know, it's this gut feeling. And for some of you, you might be saying, you know, what does that mean? Like, how do you know? Trust me, you'll know. You'll know what it feels like when you feel that feeling. You'll just know. And you're just going to get giddy with like love and excitement around this person. You're also going to feel very energized by this individual, okay? This is a soulmate. And for some of you, you know, this is you can relate to this right now because this is someone in your life that you've met. For others of you, this is, it's yet to unfold, okay? So be patient. Because the thing is, you know, connection, you're not all going to have the same connection, okay? Even if I did this reading individually for all of you, you're not going to have that same connection. Each connection is unique and different, and it's going to manifest in, you know, a unique way. This is going to be your best friend, someone whom you know, you're going to have this very trusting, positive, not only relationship, but also friendship with this individual. And that's a big, amazing sign. You're going to have certain signs, guys, when you meet this individual, okay? In part 2 of the reading, we're going to talk about maybe, you know, more about when you'll meet them and how you'll meet them, or if you've already met them. But there are certain signs that you're going to get, and your gut feeling, your intuition is going to be one of the biggest signs that, you know, this is the person that you're meant to be with. This is the person that you're meant to spend the rest of your life with. And you know what? No matter where you are in the world, because I do see for some of you, I see that there's travel involved with this person. I don't know if this is someone that is currently living overseas or has lived overseas, or you've met overseas, or you will meet overseas, or someone who travels a lot or will be traveling a lot. There is definitely travel around this person. You might even be doing a lot of traveling together. No matter where you are, they're always going to make you feel like home, and they'll always feel like home to you. It'll just feel natural, okay? Like, yeah, you might get those giddy feelings, butterflies, weak at the knees, you know, but it'll feel natural. You'll feel comfortable around them, and almost like at the start as well. This is someone who's definitely, you know, this person is going to admire you for who you are. They're going to be in awe of you. They're going to respect you. You know, this is someone who cares about your feelings. So when you come to them upset about something, they're not just going to write off your feelings. You know, they appreciate you, they'll love you, and they'll treat you with respect. They'll treat you with the respect that you deserve. You guys are going to balance each other out, okay? There's a certain balance to the energies here. Look, they're not going to be your replica, and you don't have to be, right? So don't stress about that. But, you know, you're going to have 2 different upbringings, okay? Or you're going to have like different backgrounds. But when you come together, it's just this, you create this balance. It's like, you know, the yin to your yang, the yang to your yin, that kind of energy. You are going to respect about each other's differences, but you're still going to agree on important things, okay? So don't worry about that. I feel like you share the same life goals with this individual. And you will, right? When it comes to goals, you guys are going to have similar plans. And that's a good thing. That's another really big sign. You're going to be on the same page, especially about the big stuff, okay? The little stuff, well, maybe not so, but the big stuff, you're going to be on the same page. This person is going to challenge you. They will, okay? This person is going to, they're going to challenge you, which means pushing you, okay? Which means testing you sometimes. but that's going to motivate you and inspire you to be who you're meant to be, okay, and the best version of yourself. This relationship is about growth, and together you guys are going to grow with each other. I see that there's fighting for the relationship, okay? I see that there's going to be fighting for the relationship. So this may be the message that you need to hear. If you're with this person right now and things are a little bit, you know, turbulent, tumultuous, you have to fight for them, okay? You need to fight for the relationship, because especially between a soulmate connection, relationships aren't easy, okay? So that's why the both of you, you know, you both need to work hard to fight for this relationship. What does that mean? You know, it doesn't mean yielding swords. It means compromising. It means working on yourself. It means talking through issues. It means, you know, sitting down. You might argue or disagree, but you need to come out of the situation better, okay? So talking is a big one, okay? There's a reason why you've got all of this air energy that's showed up. So talking things out, talking about your feelings, talking about, you know, what's wrong, you know, just compromising. So fighting for the relationship is a big one, okay? You might need to fight at some point. You might need to fight maybe for them to stay in your life, or they will fight, you know, to keep you in theirs, or, you know, you might need to fight harder, okay, in order, you know, to make this relationship work. But that's a very powerful message that I have for a lot of you. He or she is going to understand your emotional baggage. The both of you are going to understand each other's emotional, like, you're going to, remember how I said there's a healing quality? Okay, the both of you will have this healing quality towards one another. You're going to help heal past wounds, past hurts, past resentments. And I feel like there's this love language that the both of you are going to talk with one another, okay? I also see that there's this wonderful love language that this person has. It may be, you know, their physical touch, okay? Or it might be someone who actually speaks a different language than you. But I actually see that, well, I don't see, but, you know, there's this love language that you guys speak this love language. And I don't know if that's because you might have like cutesy little nicknames for each other. I don't know. They could speak a different language that you find very exotic and very passionate and just very lovely. Or the both of you will come to a point where you guys both need to understand the way that you express love and how to expect it from each other, because they might be two very different ways. So there may be that need to understand each other's love language, okay? You're your biggest fans. Honestly, this person is in awe of you. You're in awe of them. You're going to be each other's biggest fans, okay? Like, when you win, they win. When they win, you win. They're just constantly, like, you guys are just, you know, what makes you happy makes them happy. That kind of energy. And that's something very special. You guys, on the flip side of the coin, you also will feel each other's pain, because I feel like this is... you know, because you guys are so deeply emotionally connected to each other, you'll be able to feel each other's pain. There's going to be chemistry, and there's going to be a lot of it. Or there is chemistry, and there is a lot of it. I'm also getting this energy of you feeling quite secure within the relationship, okay? Because they're going to make you feel that way, okay? You know, it's totally normal to get jealous, but I feel like you won't have to worry about the status of your relationship, because they won't give you that reason to worry about the status of your relationship. You know, you're just constantly going to want to be around each other. This person will feel oddly familiar, and that's another thing about soulmates, is oftentimes they do, okay, because this is someone whom you have a soul contract with. So even if you guys have only been dating for a couple of months, this person will feel like really oddly familiar, like you've known them your entire life. And if you haven't met them just yet, it might seem a little bit unimaginable, okay, it might seem a little bit, okay, you know, hey, how you going? But this person does and will feel very oddly familiar with you. you're going to feel this instant connection, this instant attraction. And what that is that is your soul's recognition in one another. That is why at the start of the reading I said it's so important for you to be yourself, for you to work on yourself, so that when your soulmate does show up, they're able to recognize you, okay? If you're out there impersonating, pretending to be someone that you're not, you know, thinking you need to be someone other than yourself, your soulmate is going to show up and not recognize you. And you don't want that to happen. I don't think so. Friends and family are going to get along, okay? So you don't have to worry about that. I see friends, you know, you're with the right person, so your family and your friends are going to approve. Their family and friends are going to see just how happy you've made them. There's this flow, there's this peace, there's a beautiful rhythm here. I'm also seeing that, you know, there's this openness and honesty that both of you are going to engage in some very open, honest conversation. Your soulmate will have those qualities, those traits that you find very attractive, that you find very, you know, that you admire here. But as I've mentioned before, you know, it's important that you also embody them. It's important that you also, you know, possess those traits. There's this bright flame that I feel like, there's this bright flame passion that burns very brightly between the two of you, okay? And this flame is going to burn continuously, so as long as you're both committed to keeping that flame burning, okay? Keeping that going throughout your entire time together. I do think for some of you, this is someone whom you've have been connected to in the past. So whether it's your past life or if you've been connected to this person, like for example, from, you know, elementary school, or if this is a past energy, if you have already been, you know, previously romantically involved with this person. And if you have separated with this individual, I feel like the cards want you to know that, you know, it doesn't matter how long you've been separated from each other, it will have no bearing on the connection, okay? So it won't affect your connection. So even if it's been like yonks or years, once you guys connect again, it'll just feel natural. It'll be like, you know, you've never really separated at all. I spoke about a soul contract, and I think it's important that you do know that, and especially about the separation. If you guys need to fight for the connection more, you're bound to each other by this, you know, by the commitment to speak the truth, to be emotionally open with each other, you know, to love each other with a transparency here. And there's this deep law of attraction that is pulling the two of you together, or it's pulling you back together. So, you know, don't doubt that attraction, don't doubt that connection, don't doubt that, because it is the law of attraction here that's working. Alright guys, I'm going to leave it at that. In part 2 of the reading, I'm going to want to just explore a little bit more of this person, maybe how they look, okay? How they look, perhaps, you know, when you guys might meet. We'll see if we can get a bit of a time frame. Timing can be difficult because it's a social construct, it's man-made, right? It's non-linear. But we'll see, we'll do our best. We'll see what the cards say. We can only go by that. And maybe we'll see, you know, if we can get a little bit more of their qualities, how they look like, how you guys might meet, when, where, that sort of thing. And just, you know, what will be the future of this connection. I want to explore more on the whole fighting thing as well, because I feel like, you know, the both of you needing to fight to make it work. So we'll see what that is about. But all in all, it is a very beautiful connection. So to answer your question, you will absolutely find true love. It is absolutely destined for you, okay? It is written in the stars. It is written in your destiny. And I think you know it, okay? And I think you're only, you know, showed up to this reading because it is something that you knew all along, but maybe this reading helped you confirm it, okay? Maybe this reading sort of, you know, helped confirm your intuition, helped confirm what you always knew all along, right? Okay, so part 2, follow me to part 2, made available via the extension link below for those of you interested in a personal reading, or even if you want me to tailor those the messages personally to you and follow on from this, my email will be included in the show more section. Otherwise, guys, thanks so much for your time, your energy, and your attention. Bye for now.